Hello, and welcome to this edition of Riverhawks Spotlight. I'm Kirsten Hatton, and I'm joined with Tyler Hoagland of the men's basketball team. Tyler, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
As one of the returning starters of last year's NCAA Sweet 16 tournament team, what does this year's team need to do to get back to the tournament?
Well, for this year's team to get back to that point, after our rough start, the goal right now is to win the conference championship. That's likely to be our only way to get into the NCAA playoffs. The past 2 years, we've gotten in with just the automatic bid because of our good record, but this year I think we're going to have to win the conference championship to get in.
So, like you said, this team features some new faces. How has the adjustment been from last year to this year?
This year's definitely been an adjustment. The past 2 years, we've had a lot of upperclassmen and a lot of upperclassmen leadership, where this year, Traub and I are the only returning starters. So we've got a lot of new faces, a lot of new guys stepping into roles that they kind of just have to step up in and learn from. And so these early games have kind of been a learning curve for us and been an adjustment, kind of getting to know how each game is and how everyone plays together.
So as a point guard, you rarely are among the leading scorers of the game. So how do you gauge your success from game to game?
For me as a point guard, like you said, it's not really about the stats. I'm kind of out there just to do what I got to do for the team, play my role. As a point guard, I'm kind of in charge of getting everyone organized and leading the team, so kind of getting everyone on the same page defensively and offensively. It's kind of my goal, and if we come out with the win, then I feel like I did my job well.
This team has a very difficult schedule in the early non-conference games this year. How do these games help you later in the season when you start to face more landmark conference teams?
No, Coach definitely made our schedule a lot harder this year. So it's definitely going to prepare us well come conference play. I know we're struggling early right now. We got a 2-3 record. But down the road, I think it's going to help us in the long run. I think we're learning a lot. Some freshmen are having to play a lot of minutes in these roles. So in the end, I think it's going to turn out well for us, and hopefully we can get conference play going well.
So you have started a fundraising project that has raised awareness for throat cancer. Can you talk to us a little about why you started this and what it is?
Yes. So last year, Coach Marcinic was diagnosed with throat cancer, and came as a shock to us as a team, obviously. And so we sort of had to rally around him, and last year Stephen Wadlick, our captain, started a fundraiser selling wristbands. So that kind of got the word out and let the community know, like, we're supporting Coach and we're trying to get everyone behind it. And this year we're trying to go a little step further, and we've gone to neckties, and we're calling it Tie Up Throat Cancer. So right now we're reaching out to a lot of local Division III coaches, Division II coaches in the area, and trying to sell them ties and really get the word out there. And then our goal is to likely expand it to the Susquehanna community and anybody who wants to help donate and try and fight this terrible disease. We're all here to support Coach.
Well, that's awesome. That's all the time we have for this edition of Riverhawks Spotlight. I want to wish you continued success in this season. Thank you for joining us, Tyler.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.